bit bottled up inside, and he was fouled.
Yeah, that's again Paulo Hubalde finding the driving lane. Marcagiwa caught. That ball screen issued by Andaya will roll quickly to the basket for that nice find. Sinigurado niya, dalawang kamay na yung panira doon ng Mark Andaya.
9:42 here in the second. It's a low-scoring ball game, as expected actually, as Barangay Ginebras held their opponents to an average of below 80 points.
Yes, that is extremely impressive. Only only 2 times as a team scored over the 80-point level. The other 4, 70 plus, and 2 games below 70.
Interception. Now here come the red shirts. Jimbo Aquino, labas muna natin. Now Cortez, zigzagging. Now he goes back to Villanueva. Shot clock reads 10. The spark. Now Huntilla looks ahead. Reid Huntilla. Set up time for Barako Bull. Ubalde. Oh! Turn around move! Won't fall in.
Sunday Salvacion is not getting his touches.
Quick play. Huntilla is held down and in a helter-skelter basketball right now in the second quarter.
And this is the kind of pace that the Barakos really want. An ugly ball type of a game. Ginebra is trying their best to find the driving lane. So far, no Eric Nick, no one to establish that interior attack for Ginebra. The only reason why they were in the lead at the end of the first was because of their fine three-point shooting. But right now, even the three-point line has been defended well by the Barakos.
Huntilla tried to step on the brakes. He was called for the travel.
Here in the second quarter, the Barakos have outscored the Gin Kings 6-1. Very good defensive pressure, good on-the-ball pressure coming from the Barakos, while Ginebra only has gotten a solitary free throw so far here in the second. Another patch play. Yes.
Defense again, spelling the difference. Now Barako Bull left it off for Huntilla. Now Salvacion's turn. Yes, and finally, the energy booster is knocking it down.
And finally, they find Sunday Salvacion. When you have that shooter in the corner and he's in lock and load position, things are bound to happen nicely for you.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with 8:07. Exciting first half being played here. I would like to remind all of you of our promo mechanics sa ating PBA Clicks for Ticks promo. Log on to www.solartv.com.ph or www.btv.com.ph and click on the Click for Ticks button. Vote for your best player of the week. You get a chance to win PBA tickets. Villanueva outside. They swing it around. Now the spark hits it. And what a good response coming off the timeout.
Well, I was about to say that the backcourt of Ginebra hasn't exploded yet. So far, it has only been Ronald Tubid was provided the production for Ginebra. And that's why itong si Marco Giwas continued to stay on the floor. And they have brought in a new man in the rotation sa backcourt. Itong si Mike Cortez. Naghahanap ng production dito on offense si Coach Jong Ichico.
Cortez using the pick. Now they go outside. Jimbo Aquino, shot on target for Aquino.
If you want to beat the Barakos, you have to shoot well from the outside. That is exactly what Ginebra is doing right now. Penetrating and kicking out to the open shooter.
Chad Alonso, strong move to the basket. One more try. Alonso inside.
Only 32% shooting clip so far for the Barakos. But Ginebra likewise is struggling from the outside. Only 25% from the two-point area, but over 57% from the three-point area.
Villanueva will charge in the lane, get the 2 points and one. Mangyayari ngayon, Coach, both teams are really battling it out. It's been a struggle for them offensively because of the nature of this ballgame here in the first half.
That's right, and both teams have been jump shooting teams so far. But Enrico Villanueva providing the much needed production on the interior for Ginebra. So far we haven't seen Eric Mink. Yancy De Ocampo was fielded in for a few minutes, but he didn't matter really for the Gin Kings. Now it's up to Enrico Villanueva and Rudy Hatfield to really dominate the front line of the Barakos, provide the scoring, dominate the rebounds, fuel their fast break attacks na hindi pa rin natin nakikitang gumagana rito. Only 2 points para sa fast break scoring for Ginebra.
27-25, and all of a sudden, Barangay Ginebra takes the lead. Let's see, looks like this is going to be a 30-second timeout called by the Energy Boosters, and this timeout brought to you by Andy Fix. First aid ng bahay mo, Bonzol, seals all, Andy Fix.
Very solid defensive game plan here so far for the Barakos. 0 second chance points for Ginebra, only 2 turnover points. They have disallowed Ginebra to initiate their running game. As a result, they have been able to defend Ginebra's half-court sets. Yun lang talaga, yung 3-point shots ng Ginebra, yun lang nagsasalba sa kanila. Kaya after being down by as much as 4 early here in the second, ngayon, balik na naman sila sa driver's seat, 27-25.
Ubalde against Cortez. Double team. Now they go outside. Alonso, extra pass. Di maunahan. Alonso, strong to the basket. Here come the Kings. They're out and running. Jimbo Aquino on the fast break.
And that is exactly the sequence that has brought Ginebra 5 straight wins. Defensive rebound by Hatfield. Issued an outlet pass and then a finisher at the break, courtesy of Jimbo Aquino.
Well, it's such a quick outlet. Pababa pa lang si Hatfield. Na-release na agad.
Yes. The things that you work on, things that you will get better on, are the things that you continue to emphasize in your practices.
Here they go again. Cortez. Now Miller on rhythm. Willie Miller for 3!
That's the operative word right now for the Gin Kings, rhythm. When they are in rhythm, they are a tough team to play against. Right now, ito, magandang run ito for Ginebra. They were down 23-19 a while ago. They have outscored the Barakos 14-2 in the last few minutes.
Yung maunahan. He will take it outside. Now Ubalde, step back. Inside the lane, and Alonso has been a force now with 4 points. Last 2 baskets coming from Alonso.
Bench point production coming from Chad Alonso. Sabi nga natin kanina, saan maghahanap ng puntos itong si Coach Junel Baculi. Meron si Mark Isip, meron si Sunday Salvacion, but who can complement the production of his 2 best gunners?
Junel Baculi on the court, but a bit frustrated with that last call. Chad Alonso was called for a foul on Hatfield.
Here's the penetration by Chad Alonso a while ago, and then this fast break sequence. Jimbo Aquino is known more as a shooter, a catch and shoot type of a player, but without JC and Cal, he's trying to adjust to the situation, adapt to the role given to him by Coach Jong Yuchiko.
A warning was given to Coach Baculi. Miller. Now Villanueva, drop step. An offensive foul called in Villanueva, and he knew it.
Dennis Daa may be smaller than Jacob Villanueva, but he is really tough and willing to absorb the physicality of the bull. And look at this, good anticipation, giving up his body, and gaining possession. Maganda pala nung pag-backpedal mo. Ala Fernando po.
Nag-backstroke eh.
Oo. Pang Asian Games.
Alonso. Again, he has continued to make Rudy Hatfield work on defense.
And the mindset right now of Chad Alonso is to attack the defense of Ginebra. He's trying to put pressure on the front line of the Gin Kings using his quickness. Unfortunately for Ginebra, they're giving that right side, which is the strong side of Chad Alonso. And when he's able to find the driving lane, maganda rin naman ang finish itong manlalarong nanggaling dati sa Adamson.
Almost the possession taken by Wainwright, but Barangay Ginebra Kings will have the ball here with 4:41 in the second quarter. Si Wainwright ang kumukuha dito kay Willie Miller with the height advantage.
Terrific combination naman ang ginamit dito ni Coach Ginel Baculi.
Alonso. Now the white shirts looking to come back. Paulo Hubalde down the lane.
Everybody applying the ball stop. The cross match back down for the Gin Kings in that last sequence. And Paulo Hubalde has done an excellent job pushing the ball, creating some scoring opportunities for the rest of the Barakos. So far, he has added the speed na siyang hinahanap dito ni Coach Ginel Baculi.
Hubalde has been a journeyman here in the PBA, but found a team, the Barako Bull, playing very well for them. Played for the UE Red Warriors back in his college days.
Alam naman natin ang father nitong si Paulo Hubalde, si Fred Hubalde, one of the 25 greatest players in the PBA at dating MVP for the Chris Paradmanizers. Ayun, Chewbacca look din yun.
Ayun. Oh, Hatfield loses his footing.
That's good pressure for Chad Alonso. On the ball pressure, not giving an inch. Normally, you sag and allow Hatfield to take that shot, but Chad Alonso just coming in with a lot of intensity on both ends of the floor here for the Barakos.
He has made a difference in this quarter.
Exactly. The game changer for the Barakos here in the second.
Hubalde on the hard court calls for a timeout. Let's see. They'll call a 30-second. Yes, a 30-second timeout called here by Barako Bull, and this timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. Handy Fix.
Every possession counts, and Paulo Hubalde was caught losing his balance there, and he wanted to save the possession for the Barakos. That was a smart thing to do. With still 12 seconds left on the shot clock, it will allow Coach Ginel Baculi to map out an offensive attack with the side out of bounds possession in this coming play.
Mika, what do you have for us at courtside?
Alright, well, Ronald Tubid says, I cannot stop Sunday Salvation by myself. He likes to hand off, and I will definitely be needing help from the big guys. They're actually very close, and we all know why. Ronald says he appreciated Sunday even more when he became an opponent. Paolo?
Thank you, Mika. Of course, Sunday and Ronald Tubid, magkakilala, magkaibigan yung dalawang yan when they were with Barangay Ginebra. And now, Tubid and Salvacion on opposing ends. Tubid. Helterbrand down low. 5 on the shot clock for the Kings. Tubid knows it, launches it. And let's see the call of foul again on Chad Alonso.
Second time that the Barakos have fouled the jump shooter. Pero mas masakit ito dahil 1 second na lang ang natitira doon sa shot clock. The Barakos have done an excellent job covering the interior, but under closeouts, yun na nga. Pag talagang natusok mo yung panirang kamay, talagang mapipituhan ka.
You know, that hurts, especially in a game as close as this. The biggest lead in the ballgame so far was 7 points at 32-25. Now Barangay Ginebra on top by 1. Pabalik ngayon si Mark Isip. Willie Wilson also on the hard court.
Chad Alonso was able to contribute heavily to the cause of the Barakos, both in offense and in defense. Kaya naman it's the cue for Mark Isip to finish this quarter strongly para dito kay Coach Ginel Baculi at put more pressure on Ginebra at this stage of the game.
Hubalde. They go to Salvacion. Now Daa. Step back jumper. Nope. And now the Kings on the offensive inside to Villanueva. Give and go. And Ronald Tubid. What a backbreaker. He's got 12 points now.
9 of them coming from the three-point area. Once again, Willie Miller spotting the open teammate, willing to give up that extra pass.
Hubalde finds Daa.
That's the value of Paulo Hubalde here. The ability to find the driving lane using his quickness. Sabi nga nila, you cannot guard what you can catch.
So Dennis Daa will troop to the line for 2 free throws, but before that, we have a timeout, and Ronald Tubid continues to lead all scorers in this ball game with 12.